Clear.
Hey, George, if I was going to Harlem.
Called me over there. Help out with these 20s. So
George,
let's see.
3337. 20 footers, okay?
I missed my spot. Where did you want 85?
All right, on your right side. I'm going to drop the side.
Okay, any of these open holes?
Let's go up against these 40s right here on the right, 3317.
Tempo. Alright, 2 honks lean forward means let's go. Let go, let's go. Okay, so, alright, here we go.
Right there, George, you're going to take one and pass it down, okay? Kristen, take one and pass it down, okay?
Okay, so what's happening right here, I got another top to my right, and looks like the clutch says it's okay,
George, you're going to go right here,
I'm going to take the
3337
back
up
one
against the
first,
40-foot stack over here.
and the next top to my right will take the front one. It's a little bit faster when you do the back one first, because I don't have to back all the way up.
Stack right there, George, okay?
Yeah, otherwise, rule of thumb when you're doing the 20s, when you're catching discharge, 20s, twins, front one first, rule of thumb. UTR should know to go to the top first. Who's going to catch the front cam first? That makes sense. Right here. Blind, so you take a guess, establishing my block pile, and you just back off it a little bit, see how you did on the line. Okay, so you memorize what you got to do, right side forward, side shift left, back up about 6 inches, because this first can is kind of crucial here. Set the tone for the rest of the pile. Side shift left, so you back up like that much. Check again. That was my second attempt. And let me see. I'll give myself one more chance because my line is getting long and it's not that serious. Kind of OCD about it. Okay, just barely off the ground like that. Oh, what was it? Slew right. Just a touch, and then side shift left, back off a touch, and I'll be good with that. So 3 tries. And then that first can is gonna guide everything else out. If it's too cockeyed, then by the time I finish this pile, it's going to be drifting off over to one side or another. So again, I'll take the back because I have a top to my right. Otherwise, you take the front first. If you're the only top catcher in your row. There. And I don't really like my first. Let's see. The first can's not really on the line exact, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to compensate the second can a little bit short on the left side. So when I block that next stack, it's gonna go off that can right there. That's fine. Hesitation on the blind corner. let that flag stick out before you bring the home machine out. So the flag, somebody's hauling ass behind you, they hit the flag, not your machine. It's all about the habits. It's all about playing defense. Right there, right side first, left side second. Why? Because the slope is set that way. And you can set your slope. Getting centered up, resetting speeds, microsight, centering on approach. Throw it in neutral. Put all the horsepower into the hoist. Just using momentum to get close to the stack. Plenty of clearance. And then you're down. Good habit right here is just to check. Just kiss the cam below you. Then get it up a couple inches up. And checking again. Right side needs to come back. Side check. That's good. Good enough. Good enough is good enough. Problem with having OCD, trying to make it perfect, is just your production will go down. So you gotta remind yourself that you're paid to move the containers and not necessarily make them look pretty. My biggest pet peeve is overlap, so you can just avoid overlapping containers, and that's good. Nobody cares if it's exactly 100% corner on corner. A little bit long. Everybody got their own delay. UTR drivers. You got different personalities. You gotta adapt. I'll back off a little. Signal to go. That's what I like about dropping the back cam first. It speeds up productivity. Okay, so right here, so first stack is done, 3 high, first stack, starting a new stack on the ground. And so you leave your height about to the point where you can see the 2 high in the background. Do a nice side shift. You don't want to slam into this, you just want to kiss it. Just like that, just a little pep, side shift, get it centered up, and then just slide it down, making contact. Alright. Hesitating, letting the flag come out, getting my line of sight, getting it up. Don't leave it low. You leave that spreader low, they go underneath. I did a video last week, don't leave your spreader low, because some of these drivers are a little excited. If I say I left it like, if I left it like this height, right, and they went underneath, they're gonna crash that container into your spreader, and that's no way. So hopefully, by the time you come out, that spreader is higher than the container, is higher than the UTR. It's part of the routine. Habits. Verify that the can on the hook is going too high. Made that mistake before, not checking the top of the bottom can, and smacked the can too high because I thought I was going too high, but it was already too high. My earlier days of driving, trying to cut corners in the wrong place. It's okay to cut some corners, but in the right place where it's safe. Higher than the UTR, higher than the cans. Approaching. See, I'm gonna cut corner right here. I'm approaching, so I could save some time. Side shifting. Oh, got it. Okay, give them a little space. Signal. Time, getting my hoist, line of sight, approaching, getting centered, resetting my screws, centering out, side shift, multitasking, plenty of clearance, back in gear, 3 high behind this 3 high, so I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna kiss the can below me, so I know where I'm at. There's a lot of depth perception issues when you don't bring the can down and get that first check. Let's see if I can center this up. Yeah, there you go. Hesitation on my flag, poking blue. And then also getting it down. You don't want to leave it up that high either, because then it takes a long time for it to come down. Wasting time. Okay, approaching 1002. So top to my right is keeping up pretty good, because he's not getting backed up to where I can't have my drivers pull forward. Okay, now I'm in neutral. Let power in the back. Flat the hoist. All the horsepower of the hoist. Just pumping in that brake. And plenty of sky. So even though it looks clear, I give it a little bit more. Depth perception here, so I'm just going to kiss the can below me, give me a better idea how far I got to go, which is like, I don't know, 4 inches. Check again. Right there, and then I'm just letting go of my brake. Yeah, that's good, even if it's a little short, that's okay. It's not perfect, who cares? Okay, so that stack is done, so I have a stack of 3. Stack of 4, and then my next stack will be 5, and 5 all the way across until I get close to the truck lane again, and then I'll start tearing it down. Push my 20-foot spreader, because sometimes they open up. Actually, they open up a lot, all the machines.
Okay, Jim, I can't get a landing leg. You can get it. Yeah, so far.
Am I going with it? So, you get the ball, this is the container, you get the ball. What are you going to do with it? Okay, I verified the 2 high cannon. It's brown. Okay, so then when I put this one on the ground, I leave the top of my container about line of sight. So then I can see that same container I verified when I look underneath my container. And I just leave it this height until I make contact, just kissing the stack right about there. I don't ram into it yet because there's only 2 stacks behind that.
Hey bro, you over here?
Right.
Yeah, we got a
hesitation, make sure nothing else is on up. Going straight back, getting my height at the same time. Hopefully by the time this spreader comes out of the pile, it's higher than the UTR or container. And it is. Boom. So 220s, probably either brand new driver or they can't hear. The horn's pretty loud, so yeah, I know some of these tops, the horn you can't hear. Sight, verify the can on the ground has nothing on top, and then bring it back down. And one of my students on day 1, first day of taking the job, didn't bring it up, line of sight, already coming in with bad habits, and crashed into a curb crush. Height's good already. Creeping in. Oh, he saves me. 5 seconds hovering the spreader over the container before he stops. Side shift. Connect. Slope and smooth. Side shifting away. Signal for the go. While you wait, get it up. Plenty of clearance. And I don't want to push the stacks. I want to see where I'm at. Just check the can. Check again. Right sleeve. Side shift. Roll. Check again. It's good. You can't score unless you make attempts. The more attempts you make, the luckier you get. So an attempt would be just getting the can down. Alright, I'm already caught up. Alright, cool. So then I sit here, I got nobody in line. Spreader high. High. That's pretty high, yeah.